Hey man, I'm Bronson, and I have a Flesh and Blood lore prediction. Now, the current date is October 18th, 2020, just to timestamp this video, and so far I will tell you what I know about the lore. Now, if you're looking to understand the full lore of Flesh and Blood, go to like Dead Summer Arts videos in his channel. I'll put a link below, or read the actual book. Don't learn the lore from me. I'm just a guy who's going to make wild ass guesses and theories, predictions about what I think is going to happen in the future, but I'm not the guy to learn the lore from. So if I make mistakes, please let me know. But I'm just going to give you a high level overview of what I know of the lore so far and then kind of predict what's going to happen. So, as you know, Solana is the city of light. It's in the middle of the map, right there in the middle. It looks like big, shining, huge ass city. Everybody loves it. It's really cool. It's like the good guys, right? So, if you've read the lore, what you'll know is that there's this chamber in the middle of the city, and this chamber has like all this awesome armor and weapons and all the likes that you would have, like things that you can do, like professions, right? So when you're like 8 years old or 10 years old and you're in the city of Solana and you want to figure out what you're going to do with the rest of your life, you don't go to college, you don't go to high school, you go to this chamber. Some old ass dude in a robe takes you into his chamber, and then you put your hands up in the air, and then the profession chooses you. And all these things come around, and you'll see this picture right there, right? And that's Dorinthia or Thea. And she's doing this, and a sword comes in, and she grabs it, and that means she's a warrior. Like, that's how professions are chosen in Solana, is that you go into a chamber, you put your hands up in the air and things come to you and it picks you. Pretty cool, man. I wish that was me, because in college, it's tough figuring out what you want to do for the rest of your life. It's nice when it's chosen for you. So I digress. So that's the whole thing, where Solana is the city of light. You go to this chamber if you want some profession, and that's high level of what I'm talking about. Now, my prediction is that Solana is going to get extremely devastated and attacked in the next production of Monarch. So the next series of Monarch that's coming out for Flesh and Blood in 2021, I think Solana is going to get devastated. And the reason is this. Yeah. Haven't you seen this box? Everybody loves this box. You love opening it and throwing it away. But you might not have noticed is, look, what's there? It's armor and weapons. And you might have thought, oh, Bronson, oh, look, armor and weapons for my heroes and my decks. Oh, this makes sense, right? Well, I think it makes a little bit more sense when you think about the lore. So if you see all these armor and weapons, it kind of looks like that picture, doesn't it? It kind of looks like the picture where there's armor and weapons all there around. But look, there's like fire and flames and things like going amiss. Like, this does not look like that other picture that you see there. Something happened, and it says Crucible of War. Like, I feel like this is the war part of the Crucible of War, where things are attacking Solana, and that room that had all these nice armor and weapons is now like a pool of like liquid iron and liquid like gold and mesh. Like, things are burning inside of this chamber. It is not a good looking chamber. So I could be completely wrong on this, but I don't think anybody's talking about that. Like, why is the box like this? So yeah, this is again October 2020, and I think when the Monarch product releases for Flesh and Blood, the story and the lore part of Flesh and Blood is going to have something where Viscerae in the demonology, demonostry, whatever place is going to come to Solana and just like wreck it. And they're going to fight them off. But at the end of the day, I think Solana's going to fall, and bad stuff is going to happen to the city. I think it's definitely going to burn. It's going to be like Rome. It's going to burn, man. And that's my prediction for what's going to happen in 2021 for the Monarch product, and what's going to happen for that, yeah, the lore. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.